Pain is something that we all face. You don't have to be ashamed of yours. The question is, what do we do about pain? How do we see it? Most people run away from pain. They try to hide from hardship and the pain it brings. And they choose the way that promises less hurt and more pleasure. It's the addiction of our modern age to seek out gratification and to flee the pains of life. Whatever you're doing right now, I know there's pain. Anything worthy, anything that aspires towards a greater, higher expression of the self will involve pain because growth can be painful. And indeed, any true growth will bring pain. I know this intimately. Now, in what I'm doing now, I feel incredible pain. Not physical, but the sort of pain that comes from fear and doubt, from failures and setbacks, pain that must be overcome from within. So even though we don't like pain, there's something about it that we must be thankful for. Because the pain you feel right now in striving towards your dreams is shaping who you will become. Here's something about pain. Pain is not your enemy, and pain is not here to stay, but rather has come to pass and it will pass. This pain may be exactly what you've been looking for. Not the pain itself, but what it means. Pain doesn't happen by accident for the most part. It happens as a function of how you're pushing yourself. And there can be no change without it. For change is always uncomfortable in some way, and great changes can be very painful. So in this life, to get anywhere new, you must leave your comfort zone, and leaving that circle of comfort hurts. Now, this lesson has been echoed for ages, that nothing great is accomplished without sacrifice. Beloved, no victory is won with ease. No greatness is attained in comfort. It takes courage to pursue what you know you can become. For between you and that achievement is pain, and there will be lots of it. Yes, you have the pain of failure, the pain of uncertainty, the pain of your own doubts, the pain of fear, the pain of rejection, and the pain of criticism of others. The pain of long days, sleepless nights, early mornings, and shattered comforts. The pain of seemingly insurmountable odds. These cannot be escaped. And yet so many try to live lives that limit them. And you know what that leads to? A life that's small, hidden away, and miles short of its potential. And that's painful. A wise man once said, hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. Your dreams will demand pain from you. Pain, therefore, is part of your process towards greatness. The pain you seek, the pain that comes from hard work, pushing yourself and not giving up. This is pain that you have chosen, that you understand is necessary. This pain is part of your process. The pain of your endeavors is the pain you seek. Sure, when you set out to become something more than you are, to achieve, you don't say to yourself, life does not give without taking. Success is given only to those who can endure the pain of the journey. So pain will happen no matter what you do. So instead of fearing pain, look at it as an exchange. What exactly will you exchange life's inherent pain for? What outcomes will be worth the pain for you? Will you exchange it for an easy, safe life that avoids the pain now, only to have it later in the form of regret? Or will you exchange it for the hard, challenging life that pushes through pain towards the gift of what you can become? It's entirely up to you. Indeed, there's no avoiding pain, but how it affects you is entirely up to you. Do you use it to get stronger, or do you let it weaken you? Do you use it to learn, or do you let its lessons pass you by? Do you use it to become humbler and more aware, or do you remain oblivious? Do you use it to inspire perseverance, or do you let it whittle away at your courage? Your mind. your thoughts, your perceptions, they have far more power than the pain that it afflicts you. The same pain can happen to two similar people in the same circumstances and at the same point in their lives, and the result will be entirely different. Why? Pain is in how we decode it. Though not all pains can be seen as useful, like the pain of losing someone we love, yet all pain can be understood and then with wisdom overcome. Not forgotten, not neglected, but faced, thought on, decoded, and overcome. Too many people simply ignore their pain. They bottle it up. They don't try to understand it. Instead, they drown it in whatever they can find, be it anger, drugs, food, entertainment, distractions, and so on. But in the end, it never hides it. The pain you neglect will always assert itself eventually. Unless you face your pain, commune with it as you would a friend, and seek to understand it, you'll never be able to let go, because pain, though it is not who you are, is still a part of you. And any part you neglect suffers the danger of going out of control. So no matter what, it's how we respond to our pain that determines what it does to us, whether we grow or sink. So one way of handling pain and hardship is to look at it retrospectively, as if you've already gone through it. Look at the pain you're going through now, the pain of doing what must be done to achieve your goals, and look at it from your future self, and imagine the pleasure of the memory of pushing through it. Know that when all is said and done, when you have conquered this trial, you may look back on it years from now and see the painful past, not with fear, but with pleasure. Beloved, when you are avoiding your pain, you are really only avoiding your growth. So let's look at our lives, at what we're striving towards. Are we feeling pain every day in doing so? Chances are yes. Is it the pain we seek? Is it the part of our process? Here's what that means. It means that we're growing. It means we're learning. It means we're becoming better. I'd like to end by saying that instead of fearing the pains we face on our journey, instead of hating them and trying to mitigate them, let us see them from a different light, as the price we must pay for greatness, as the fire that will temper us, as the strain that will grow us, and as the essence of positive upward change. Are you feeling pain? Good. So am I. And it's exactly what we all need. The Bible says in the book of Philippians 1 verse 29, "For it has been granted to you that for the sake of Christ, you should not only believe in him, but also suffer for his sake. Therefore, don't clear the pain. It will be for your good." God bless you.